Good morning. It is Tuesday, February 11th, giving trade review. There was some wrestling that occurred with this one, but I did win this match. Company you see here is CYN, Syngin Incorporated. This was my first choice, and primary indicator alerted. I got in on this one at 629, this candle right here. And it was moving so fast. I did, of course, I got a little bit above the wick, but I got in at 0.2851 cents. And then it started to drop. And I had, I said, I'm going to sit and wait in this one. It still looked good. Like everything was looking good, looking good. But as we got further, and you could see here at 7 o'clock, oh my gosh, like that, the wick on that. And I'm like, oh, Lord. And I looked to see, hey, what's going to happen here? Looked at the future charts. Things were still looking good, but I did tell myself you are going to wind up averaging. I did one average at 705, and I bought some shares at 0.27 cents. What was it? 0.2687. So it was on the wick, but I bought those shares at 0.2687 cents. And then that put me at needing to get out at anything above 0.2791 cents. And I'm like, all right, let's just see what happens. And still it was dropping. And I'm like, all right, I'm going to do one more average. And I averaged again at 718. This candle here, I bought some shares at 0.2570 cents is where I bought shares here, and that needed me to get out at 0.2663 cents. And you can see we're going to start this journey. It took me 2 hours and 28 minutes to get out, and it dropped. I mean, we got as low as 0.2307. And I'm like, I know it, I feel like it's going to turn around. I said, I at least should be able to get above the 0.2663. And I put an alert on Webull for it to alert when it hits the 2663. And I'm like, boy, it seems like it's taken forever. And then bam, I got an alert. It started alerting on this candle here. What is that? Probably about 8:55, 57. So 8:57 is when it started alerting. And I got out at 8:57. So I got out with a win. Could have got out on the 8:58 or even the 8:59, but I was like, I'm not playing with this one. It got close to getting where I needed it to get at 0.2791, but that was on the wick. And I'm like, I'm not sitting in this to wait, see what happens. You see that profit, you take it. I got what I needed. Excuse me, I got that win. So that was great for me. This one was making me a little nervous. And you can see now, I mean, it took huge dips. Like when it opened, it dipped back down. It looks like it's back down 24.69. It might work its way back up. It might not. I just don't care. I got what I needed in that time period. And that was what I wanted to make sure that I addressed. So that was my sweet spot. And that alerted. I got out. I'm good. I did an option trade this morning. I did a put. Took me a little time to get out of it because when I got in, it shot back up, and but it did. I did wind up getting out of that as well. So got my win in my option, got my win in my hard share, and it's back to work for me. Everybody enjoy Tuesday. I'll be at it again tomorrow.